Just envisioning like pigeon coop dropping into salon with some note. And
What's
like,
that?
Who
When
is
Cardi
this?
B was on Jamie Fallon, she's like, it's like a cool pigeon in New York.
Welcome back, everybody.
Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
Welcome back to aHair.
Lovely
You
to
know
have
me,
ya.
you know her, and
Yes, we're back.
We're back.
Low maintenance routines, low maintenance styling for high maintenance hair. I think before we speak about that, let's chat a little bit around high maintenance hair. For me, I feel like if you come to the hair salon, high maintenance. It's
Absolutely.
high maintenance. We've coloured it, you come in getting it cut. You know, most hair actually is high maintenance, whether or not we're realising it or not.
Absolutely. That's a thing to touch on is like, people, I get a few people in on occasion that they're like, oh, I'm blonde, but like I'm sick of the maintenance of a blonde. Like I just want to be low maintenance. Like I just want to be a brunette. And it's like, okay, no worries. Like
That's an option.
It's an
To
option,
be low maintenance.
absolutely.
Absolutely. We can change the colours.
Exactly. However, like if you are colouring your hair, it is still like a high maintenance. You know what I mean? Like even like a
Absolutely.
copper.
Yeah, copper's
Like,
high maintenance.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Copper's a very very high maintenance is a copper.
Absolutely.
Anything like any sort of color work is always going to be high maintenance, but it's how you take care of it to make it low maintenance. Does that make sense?
Totally. We don't need to go blonde to brunette to be low maintenance. Like,
Absolutely.
We can
you
do
can
it.
go a little bit more lived in. Like
Yep.
you don't have to come every 6 weeks to maintain your blonde. If you like to do that, then that is totally fine. That's not a
Yes.
problem. But we then have ways that we can help you be a little bit more low maintenance at home if you are wanting to be more high maintenance in the salon or getting the color done.
Exactly. Exactly. It's about what we're doing at home. It's about
Absolutely.
how we're looking after that color. How do I get the most out of my hair
Absolutely.
for sort of doing the absolute least? I am exactly the same. And I feel like everyone online is also talking about it too.
Yeah. Following theme of being
Low maintenance.
high impact, a mask. I'm a firm believer in that a mask needs to be in a routine for everyone. I believe that a mask is always fantastic. It's going to just have a few more added benefits than a conditioner.
A conditioner.
Exactly. It's going to give you a little bit more of a lasting effect as well than a conditioner. However, masks also don't need to be left in for hours on end.
Yes.
Like the one that we've chosen, television, is really, really beautiful because hydrating, nourishing, anti-frizz, UV protection, all of those sort of things, but on a lighter scale as well. So it's going to give you a little bit of everything for that sort of just all-rounder, great feeling hair. How often do you use a mask at home?
I use one because I do usually have extensions in. I pop a mask on once a week for those because I can lose hydration very quickly in
Absolutely.
the ends, especially heat styling as well.
Yes.
I keep it on for about half an hour. I usually watch my housewives while I've got my mask on.
Absolutely.
That's my sort of routine, but that's pretty high maintenance for me. Like for me, I'd almost rather use a mask every time I shampoo and wash would be a good one. But because extensions, I don't wash them overly a lot. It is actually like a one mask type operation for me.
Absolutely.
Each week, but that's how I find that they stay so fresh and nice as well. Conditioner, sometimes I'm finding that I'm losing hydration pretty quickly
Yes.
as well. So I think for me, it's like, okay, what's low maintenance? A mask over conditioner for me. However, on my natural hair, I would probably mask up every second wash, I would say.
That's
like
fair
for
enough.
myself, just because I can go very dry.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that's more so like where my stress comes in. I also love the benefits of a mask. So I am one where I'm like, if it's going to do amazing things and you're not overloading using it once per
Absolutely.
week, I'm like, give it to me.
Absolutely.
Give it to me. Same as skincare, same thing. Like if I've got a mask, they say you can use it once per week, I'll be using it.
Absolutely.
Once per week.
Yeah. And I think, like you said, the good thing is you don't have to just limit yourself to once a week for the mask. You can use it instead of a conditioner.
Yes, which is great because I think then it's like if you're traveling like this also, fantastic for travel. That being in a case like this is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. And I think another thing with a mask is goes a long way with a mask.
Yes.
You don't need much.
Yep.
So it is going to, again, high impact, low maintenance. It's going to last you a while. You're not having to constantly repurchase as well because you're not needing too much because of, obviously,
It's more potent, right?
exactly a little bit. I was going to say it's not heavier. A mask isn't heavier, but it does have a little bit more of that potency and like richness to it. So you are going to get more from it because you're not having to use as much. And I feel like a lot of people will overload on conditioner because sometimes conditioner can just feel a bit too light. I think the important thing to remember as well with a mask is that if you're not using it consistently, you're not going to see results from it.
No. Like, it's like anything.
Exactly. Like obviously if you're doing it every sort of few months, you're not going to notice. If you're just putting it on as like a Band-Aid fix because you're like, oh,
I've got time.
I've got time.
It on. Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas if you are using it consistently, maybe you are opting out for it instead of a conditioner. Do you know what I mean? You are then going to notice over time the results are going to be better. Again, if you're not having that proper routine in the shower, you don't have that proper home care routine, and you're just using a mask willy-nilly, again, it's still not going to do anything for you.
Yeah, and then you probably are feeling like, well, this isn't really doing much. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm just going to go back to my shampoo, conditioner.
Exactly.
Which is valid. And ultimately also shelf life. If we
Yes.
are using this once every 3 months, you will be using expired product by year 2. Your hair shouldn't feel like this whole other thing you have to manage on top of, all the rest. I feel like it should just be one where it's like, oh, stunning, cool, I've got my 2 products.
I think there's like a little bit of a stigma, like, when you are talking about a routine and people are like, I just, I don't really do much to it, I just want to wash and wear it. And it's like, that's fine, you can still wash and go with a mask. Using a leave-in conditioner for colour is... Not only colour, actually. Full stop. Using a leave-in conditioner is my second tip.
Yeah.
A leave-in conditioner is going to back up the shampoo and conditioner that you use in the shower.
And
the shampoo, conditioner, mask
Yeah.
that we use in the shower. What your home care that you use in the shower, a leave-in conditioner is only going to back that up and then protect that in the hair further as well. They're going to work in tandem. They're like Elphaba and Glinda.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're going in tandem.
Find me.
What do they do?
It's like...
Oh... But no, a leave-in conditioner is, again, a very
So
simple
important.
way. Very simple. And I spoke about this last episode as well. A leave-in conditioner is simple in a way of like, you don't have to do anything with it. You can just get out of the shower, run it through mid-lengths and ends. Yeah. That's it.
This doesn't need to be blow-dried in either, right?
No, it doesn't need to be blow-dried in.
Haircare like low maintenance, like tip of it all as well. We don't need to be blow drying every product, and I think that's also leading in. It's like we've got, and we'll speak about it soon, products that blow dried in that assist with being low maintenance, but also air dry products or products that can be both. And massive tip. My favorite thing about this, another reason why I do love this a lot, and it could be a tip specifically for this product. It's not every product, but for this product in particular, it can go on dry hair also. Yes. Is my favorite thing about this. You put it on wet hair, 2-3 days in. Actually, elite. Any product that is like a dual dry wet, I'm pretty much sold on, because I'm that girl. I'm like halfway through the day, I'm like, I need a product. Yes. In day 2 or day 3, you can just run a little bit over the ends as well. That's going to reinforce what you've put in that hair 3 days ago, but also reseal the hair again. Studies have shown that, Ella. So 24% of people are using a leave-in conditioner once a week. A leave-in conditioner once a week. How many times are we washing our hair? Come on now. If you are part of the 24% that use it once a week, this is not directed at you. If you are the 76% that don't use a leave-in conditioner once a week, why have you not bought this yet? Yes. If we're not conditioning, if we're not doing a leave-in at home, your hair will become high maintenance. Absolutely, because it's not getting the nourishment that it needs at home. Yeah, and the colour's doing funny things by the time you come back in, getting environmental damage, like pollution, all of those things. These things protect from. Very easy just to put in. Like, how often do you either put oil in your hair or a leave-in conditioner? Oh, leave-in conditioner, I will put a leave-in conditioner every time after I wash, and if I'm doing an oil, like I will put an oil every sort of like 2 to 3 days. Same, in my hair. Most days before I leave, I'm like, oh, I'll just oil the ends quickly. Absolutely. With some form of hydration. Some form of hydration to seal the ends. Sun catcher, this is great. This is great because it will go on, it can go on wet and dry hair. Yeah. And according specifically to the instructions recommended to you by Goldwell, you only need a hazelnut size. Hazelnut. And do you know how small that is? Tiny. Hazelnut is like this much, guys. Like that amount. The other thing with the hazelnut, no, but genuinely with that, what comes with that is low maintenance products. These will last you a long time. Absolutely. Like, you're not going to need a lot. 19% of people use a leave-in conditioner every 1 to 3 months. Crazy. What the heck, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing? If you're doing that, in the long run, you're then actually going to be spending more on your hair. Yeah. Because just using a leave-in or a mask or a conditioner, like something that's deeper hydration, like that's going to penetrate deeper into the hair. If you're not getting that
as often, you're actually then causing more damage to your hair, which means you're coming in more often to get it fixed. You're then needing to spend more to get it fixed because you're just not looking after it at home. Whereas if you're investing in products like a mask or a leave-in, again, you've got them at home and you're using them consistently, you're then not actually needing to buy as much product or come in as much because you're maintaining it at home. The third tip is, I can't stick my mic on this, guys, but hold on, let me give you my influencer look one more time. Producer Courtney will zoom in for you.
Let's go. Here is ThermaShape Quick Blow Dry Spray, introducing our third product / third tip for all the girlies, all the people who would like a product who is actually going to cut their styling time in half. For me, that's been the biggest addition. I cannot explain like my tip of quick blow drying, using blow dry enhancing products.
Absolutely. You've got your Dyson Airwraps, you've got your Shark Flex Stylers, you've got your Bondi Boost, you've got your Mermaid Hair, you've got GHD, you've got VS Sassoon, you've got
Kmart. Honestly, Kmart.
You've got Cloud9. Everywhere is selling a blow dry brush. Everywhere
heat styling
tools are on a rise. Like a lot of heat styling tools, but people are wanting that at home blowout, and they're doing a lot more of their like blowout and blow dries at home. They're getting Velcro rollers, you're getting creaseless clips. Plug it if you need creaseless clips. Ella&Jade also sell creaseless clips. We'll attach a photo right here. But people are wanting to do their blow dries at home and getting that sort of like blow dry look and effect themselves at home. If you're not using the right heat protectants and you're not using the right sort of like moistures to back it up, obviously it can be quite damaging and drying on the hair. Yes, if you're using a Dyson Airwrap or a Shark, they are nicer on the hair.
More heat controlled
on the hair, which is fantastic, and that's good. That's all well and good, but it's still not going to save you from heat damage over time if you're constantly blow drying and styling. You're still putting tension, you're still putting heat on the hair, which is obviously going to, in the long run, dry out the hair.
So also your blow dry is going to fall out. Like, I think that's like a massive one as well. Like without any form of even like prep products. So prep products, then there's obviously like styling and hold products. That blow dry is not going to do what you want it to do.
Exactly. It's definitely not going to do.
It might do it for the first hour, and then you'll find she's done. She's no longer Rachel Green. Doing your hair at home is effort. Like I also, it's like a whole thing. I have to delegate time. We're very aware. This will cut my time from half an hour to 15.
Absolutely.
Like no word of a lie.
But also it's really, really great because I've mixed it up now, but as you can see as we're going on, it is separating. So it has your leave-in moisture component to it.
Yes.
Which is another good thing about this, because as you are putting in, it's going to have, now I want to preface this by saying it has blow dry capacity heat protection.
Yes.
Like that's my other hot tip for this, is it's blow dry capacity heat protection. If you're blow dry and then you want to go over with a heating wand, I still do recommend obviously excess spray to put over the top on dry hair. This is fantastic because it's going to give you that leave-in moisture component, and it's going to give you that heat protection component, as well as giving you less time spent blow drying.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you've already put in your leave-in conditioner,
absolutely,
your hair should be feeling pretty nice.
Your hair should be feeling great.
And holding that blow dry as well, because I think that's also it. Hydration aids in maintaining your hairstyle.
Absolutely.
So if we're only using 24% of people, this once per week, well 19, once per week,
19% if it's 1 to 3.
Once per month or 3 months. Like honestly though, that's having like more detriment effects.
Absolutely.
And that ties into that whole thing of you're coming back in for more treatments, but actually your blow dry is probably falling out because we're not putting adequate hydration and we're not protecting it from heat. Ultimately, letting everybody know that this will cut your blow dry in half. How does it actually do that? We'll get a little bit technical for a couple minutes.
Everyone loves a little bit of technicality. So this one has to go on as your last. This is your last product.
Yeah.
Basically creates like a thin sort of like slip layer over the hair that reduces the friction and like the heat from your blow dry and brush, but it helps water evaporate. So if you're putting this on first and then creating, putting any sort of like heavier creams or oils on there first, it may block that sort of like slip layer that helps sort of like decrease your blow dry time and evaporate the water, so it might take you longer. So I would say this one's I'm telling you, it has to go on last. Put everything else on first, put this one on last, because of that thin layer, it'll lock everything in the hair.
And then that's what needs to be front facing to the heat.
Exactly. And then everything that you're putting in the hair is still protected because of that thin sort of slip layer that it's creating to reduce your friction and your heat damage.
Yep.
Love
that. Thank you for technical info there. I feel like that's also really important, because I think sometimes the layering of products, that also can cause inefficiencies. You know, we're talking about people not using products frequently enough and then not really getting the benefit. Same thing if we're not putting them in the right order.
Absolutely.
Something I really wasn't privy to until starting, you know, in the hair industry, because you're not really like,
No.
I feel like the only time I've ever heard that is in skin, you know, like
Exactly.
you should be applying
if you relate it back to
viscosity.
makeup, like you're not going to put on your foundation and then SPF.
Yeah, you're not putting powder then foundation on.
No.
I think if you do have products at home as well and you're like now going through your head being like, am I layering correctly? Send us a DM.
I have one client and she's got a few products. This would be an ideal routine for you to use this. And she's like, well, which order do I put them in? No worries. I'll type it out. Let me type out a little routine for you. Send it off.
It's
and
probably
she
more
swears by it.
specific. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that routine obviously is very specific to her.
Yeah.
If we're just talking, if you're like, I just need
Hydration
a basic routine that I know is going to work and it's going to give me everything. This is, hold on, let me put my microphone down.
This, and this.
That's the order. Obviously, add whichever shampoo that you want, but this is your order.
Yep.
Pop this one in, and then when you blow dry, pop this one in. That's it.
Yes, because we're also not in the business of, you know, people buying products and then the like products becoming redundant because they're not working and we haven't told you how to use them properly. That is also leaning into way more high maintenance.
Way more high
If
maintenance.
you've got 50 products at home and have no idea. Like ultimately 3-4 step routine plus shampoo and conditioner there.
If you're coming back to the fact of that you just want high impact, low maintenance,
This is it.
this is what's going to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll notice these things instantly. I think that's also why we've picked them. It's like they're instant gratification products, which I think is really nice too. People who really respond well to like, that feels shinier. I can see it. I can feel it. Great. These products will give you that as well. You'll physically see that this is drying your hair faster while maintaining hydration. You'll feel the hydration coming through and you'll see your
the
color
shine.
last and the shine, the brilliance.
shine.
Yeah, the shine is amazing.
Just to give you another statistic, just off the back of this, it says here, instant effects, where is it? Targets weakened areas and reduces split ends up to 99%. You're welcome.
We popped a poll up on our Instagram, which you would have seen, also on Maddi and I's stories, asking you all for your low maintenance tips for high maintenance hair or just your low maintenance tips for good hair in general.
Absolutely.
This part we're going to go, Maddie's going to speak to her ones, and then I've got some from the team. Some of the team have come out of the woodwork with some pretty dire ones, I must say. It's quite funny.
What's your hack?
My hack? Okay, look, I can't take full credit for this hack. Elise, I'll shout you out. Elise, thank you so much for this tip. Years ago, Elise overheard me talking and she was like, I was just talking about how like I whip my hair into a bun when I don't wash my hair in the shower. And Elise is like, yeah, but the steam. And I was like, what about the steam? And she was like, well, the steam is making your hair oily. You need to be wearing if you actually wear like a shower cap on non-wash days, your hair is going to last at least 3 or 4 days longer without washing it. And I was like, no way. So decide, what did I do? Go bought a shower cap, went home. Yep, no word of a lie. That has saved my life. Do not go into the shower if you're not doing shower day. We're not doing our hot girl shower.
We're doing a hot girl shower, yeah.
Put on a shower cap. The steam that comes off your hot shower and your products from your face or your moisturizer will go directly into your roots and you will start getting oily straight away. It is the biggest hack ever. Elise does it all the time as well, and that's why Elise's hair, like everyone's hair looks amazing, but Elise's hair is on every single day. How good is that?
I should know that, but I really don't do that.
Look
and
at that.
With this much hair, like I really don't do that. Okay,
it's such a goodie, and now I won't have a dry hair shower without a shower cap on.
Yeah, I will start doing that.
How about you?
I think I mentioned mine in the last video, but my hot tip is like more around like style maintenance. Do you know what I mean? And I know like we talk about especially for like our like textured clients, like wearing a bonnet to bed to protect your curls, but if I'm styling my hair something like this, I will always like plait or braid my hair before I go to bed. When I wake up the next morning, I'm not needing to do as much to it because it's holding, or when I'm curling my hair, it can be a little bit painful, but like the overnight curling rod thing.
Yes, the
heatless curls. Or a sock, like just a sock. And I just wrap my hair around that before I go to bed. So when I wake up in the morning, it's
ready to go.
It's ready to go. Or it's as simple as, honestly, a silk pillowcase. It's just going to reduce the friction in your hair. I know it's such a well-known, like everyone speaks about it, but genuinely.
Yeah, they are.
But you've got some little hot tips and tips from the team?
I do. I was in Will and Gabba's salon yesterday, shout out, and went round and asked a few of the team for theirs. Biggest one that came out of Gabba was blow dry enhancing products. So that was like hands down the biggest one. That came from stylists. So stylists are saying for them it is a lot of them do their hair every day, every second day, or they're doing it on a Monday and it needs to last till end of day Saturday. And ultimately the biggest one that came out of that was anything that will hold or essentially help enhance a blow dry. The other one that honestly is common knowledge, well, it's actually, you know what? No, it's not. I'm going to call it, because I didn't know this until I started in industry. It's a hot take that makes so much sense. A double shampoo. What?
Can we talk about this? First and foremost, a double shampoo. First one's going to lift everything off the scalp. Second one's going to wash it all away.
Yeah.
If you're just doing one shampoo, that's all well and good. You're putting the shampoo on, you're cleaning, but you're also just sort of moving everything around the scalp. Yep. It's not going to fully wash it away. Yep. When you're doing a second one, you're actually really getting in there and doing a deeper cleanse. But if you're leaving your second shampoo on for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, you're then getting the benefits of a shampoo. I think a lot of people forget, like, people just think of a shampoo as a cleanse, but if you're buying like a repairing or a hydrating shampoo and you're leaving it on for like 30 seconds to 45 seconds in the shower after you've scrubbed it in, you're then getting the benefits from the shampoo. Yep. Shampoo still, like a conditioner, has restoring and hydrating benefits in it. If it was just for cleansing, it would just be a cleansing shampoo. Double shampoo, super important.
Like,
super important.
Are we double cleansing our makeup off? Yes.
I do. Especially with long hair. I split my hair in two when I wash my hair. So then that way I'm like getting at the back. Because, like, you know, with long hair, I'll put my shampoo everywhere, but sometimes I miss my, like, crown section because I've got so much hair. Yeah. But if I just split it in two and literally just run shampoo down my scalp and then wash it, I'm getting everywhere. Even saturation of shampoo everywhere, which sounds like it's a lot of work, but it actually just makes me feel cleaner. But that's my hot tip.
Next one, again, is circulated within current hair before, absolutely, but really, really one that has also been a game changer. Using dry shampoo before you're oily. That is a massive one. I feel like we all think it's like, oh, okay, cool, we are oily today. This is day 4. Now we should put it in.
No, put dry shampoo on like day 2, day 3.
Day 2 when your hair's still clean. Yeah, and then it will prolong you from going oily. So we're preventing rather than trying to remove oil that's already in there.
And also, my hot tip with dry shampoo is that it's really, really nice. It can just give you a little bit of like volume and plumping without having to really necessarily style it. Like, you know, if you're on day 2 or day 3 and you're like, it's not oily yet, but I just need a little bit of grip. Yeah, it just gives you a little bit of
With some client ones, hey?
Yes. So I put out on the Instagrams, into the universe, on the socials. One of my clients says she uses a hair mask for a slick back.
Yes. Yeah.
Bless her. She'll know who she is when she sees this, but she follows it up, goes, I promise I don't do a slick back often, don't be mad.
On the occasional slick back, we're using a mask.
I'm not mad, but this is one that I do. This is one that I have a few clients do, is that, a mask for a slick back is fantastic. Just make sure you're rinsing, obviously, when you get home. You're rinsing it out. Yeah. Another client of mine says she sleeps with her hair out for like a deliberate messy ponytail the next day.
Oh.
Which, you know what? I can see that. I vibe that.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, and then you just like put it up and like your hair would... Oh,
it's just a little bit messy, got a bit of texture. This is, bless her, my partner. She has her hair done frequently, so then when she has big events, she doesn't need to come in and do like a big color transformation. Yes. So she maintains her color and like does her like appointments. Yeah. When I say she maintains her color, I mean I maintain her color, but she, you know, continues like her hair appointments and gets her hair done regularly. Yep. So then, you know, at times, if you've got an engagement party, you've got a wedding or all of those sort of things, the color's fine.
That's a great one. Yeah. I reckon, like, keep your color. Yeah,
absolutely.
Honestly, that's kind of how I feel about, like, extensions. It's like, I almost feel like a relift at 4 to 5 versus 6. You just then, like, you're just safeguarding it a bit from stuff. And actually, I feel like that's a great tip.
If you've got any fun little hot tips or tricks,
yes,
we want to know about them. Please drop them down below.
Yep.
Send us a message, send us an email, pigeon via mail, however you like to direct your point of contact. We'll take a tip.
Just envisioning like pigeon kept dropping into salon with some note.
What's that? When Cardi B was on Jamie Fallon, she's like, it's like a cool pigeon in New York.
But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for listening again.
For coming along.
Absolutely. If you've got topics as well that you'd like us to chat about.
Absolutely. Please let us know, because we're open. We're so open. But we want also to hear from you guys about what you're loving, what you're not liking.
Yeah, the things you want to know, the things that you're like, no, too much, I can learn that somewhere else.
We
Let us know.
Yeah, we love a little bit of a controversial opinion. If you go back and we've got a bit of debate happening over the volume comment from our previous videos.
We do. Please, yes, anyone who has seen that video, please comment below your thoughts on cutting in volume. And I think we'll have to circle back on our next video. Do a tiny little 5-minute segment around that too.
Yeah. Love ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.